Hello and welcome to Trade with Jay. We are on October 17th, 2025 on this wonderful Friday evening. Just wanted to do a quick recap of the week that we've had so far and kind of go over some of the trades we have taken and how we have done for the week. So, you know, yeah, we are up $780 for the week. It wouldn't sound like much, right? Um, Especially, you guys seeing in YouTube and, people who claim to be gurus and mentors, right, making thousands, 10,000s. Yeah, this is not much, and that's fine, right? For those folks who do that, I'm just trying to make sure that you understand that with me, this is a trading journal in itself that I'm trying to create as a YouTube channel, and also making sure that I keep a physical trading journal, but also like a video trading journal of like the trades that I take, and then this also has helped me as a trader to go back and figure out what are those trades that I have taken and why I have taken them. So gives me that way to go back and kind of do that. And you can do the same thing with like a voice recorder, right? YouTube or just a video even. This will help you along your path of being a profitable trader to kind of make sure that you have a record of some sort that you can go back and do some research on a weekly basis, on a daily basis, but also more importantly on a monthly basis to figure out if your trading strategy works, if your risk to reward ratio is working, and your risk appetite per your account is working out. So in the beginning of the week, I remember Monday and Tuesday we had two pretty bad back-to-back bad days. Um, well, we were around 20, we were down 22,000, excuse me, $2,252 for the week. $2,250 for the week by Tuesday. So it was a pretty bad week, and I wanted to go over some of those, right? I don't want to go over why we took those trades. You can definitely go back in our YouTube channel and see some of those videos and see why we've taken those trades. But this was one 500, right? This was another one on the 13th, another $500 loss, and again on the 13th, another $500 loss, and then on the gold there was a $500 loss. So that was 2000, and then $250 loss on the 13th. So the 13th wasn't a great day for us. 12 and the 13th wasn't a great day. A couple of great days for us, but after that we were able to bounce back. I remember we talked about, even on the Wednesday recap, midweek recap, we talked about why it is important to have good risk to reward ratio, especially if your strategy is working. And you will see after that we had a 1 to 2 risk to reward ratio, right? There was $1,000 on the 14th. There was another loss on the 15th for $500 loss, but and then on the 16th, we just yesterday, another $750 profit gain. This one was a close out of the buy, and we went through why we closed this out, and then there was a $750 profit on that on the 16th, and then on the NAS 100 we had a $750 profit on the 14th. So overall $780 for the week, and for the month so far we are up $2,080. So again, not much, right, in the grand scheme of things, but again we are trying to become better traders, understand our risk appetite, understand the risk to reward ratio, and the strategy, and to see if that strategy is working. So I wanted to go over a couple of trades that we've taken and why we taken this trade. In fact, I'll go over the pound yen trade. There were two trades that we took over the past 2 days, which absolutely worked in our favor. The first trade was the buy trade that we took because of this support level right there. Um, on the 16th, we saw that. On the 15th, we kind of saw that this was, there was a huge what do you call, candle that we on the 1 hour chart, by the way, there was a huge sell trying to, sellers trying to break through this downward channel, and could not, right? And then it went right back up above, closed above our support area. So we took the trade right on that next candle, and then we waited. The confirmation for me was going to be this breakout over this the downward trend line right here, right? And it did break right there, and then we were able to close. This was a 1 to 2 risk to reward ratio right there. And the reason why we were, in fact, I was actually thinking 1.1 1.5 risk to reward ratio, but I saw that there was a lot of volume coming in, and we were able to get it. But again, we got rejected right on this support area, resistant area, and then went right back up down. But we were able to close with our profit on that day. And then the second trade was exactly the opposite, right? So you know couldn't the buyers couldn't handle. I was actually thinking this might actually break above and then move upward, right? Because I felt like the buyers had a lot of power. Somehow over the Asian session, there was this huge shooting star candle right there, and then it kind of broke down. And then in the evening, I was kind of watching this very closely to see if we were able to close. The one thing that gave me a lot of confidence in this trade is that it closed above, below this, this green trend line, right? That's number one. That was the first confirmation. The second was the support zone that we were holding for a long time there, right? The resistance became the support. The support then became the resistance, right? So I was just waiting for it, and it did break below, and then it also broke below our downward trend line that we were watching for a while there. And then so I was watching this very closely, and I saw that this candle again, buyers trying to break above, couldn't, and then it got in this next candle right there, right on that downward trend line, and boom, right? Beautiful two trades. This was a 1.5 risk to reward ratio, and then there was a beautiful trade for us. So that was $1,000, and then 750 gave us a huge boost from our earlier losses in the week. And then there was this is the Bitcoin trade that we took yesterday. This was something that I also was watching. I lost a couple of times on this because I saw like the trend line was very close to this, right? Like this was the last the trend line. There was a buy here that I took because right here with a stop loss down here, and this was the trade that we took some partial profits right there, which is the 30th, which is the buy. And that's the reasoning again is that I saw this huge candle pop up and then could not break below this support area, exactly like our pound yen trade. Again, I'm a price movement kind of guy who work with price and price action trading. And I was actually waiting for it to kind of break above and go, but I saw there was few wicks on that 1 hour chart, and then it kind of broke down. And the few times that it tried to break, there was not a lot of volume either, so I didn't really feel comfortable. That's why I took the $30 little profit out there. But and after that, I was just sitting on my hand, just waiting to see what it would do when it get closer to the support area, and then boom, right, broke right below. And remember, this is a very, very strong support area, something that I'm going to watch closely either way, right, whether it's going to go up or down. This is a key area that we're going to keep watching. And then it broke down, and then kind of went all the way down, and then as it came back up, I was waiting for this to touch this red zone, but when we took as it came right back up, we took a trade around that 109,000 area. And then that was, I mean, if you guys can even see it, you will see this was a perfect entry. I think we on this candle we put this we send the signal to for the pending order and waiting around that 1900 area, and then boom, it hit, and then boom, right? Could actually gain 1 to 2 risk to reward ratio, but I was happy about that 1.5 risk to reward area, and we were able to close with a $750 profit on that trade. So great trade there. And then overall, I think for the week, I'm happy about the way we bounced. Remember, we were down 2200. Now we are up 780. That means that, overall we made, from that down, from the time that we were down to where we are right now, we made over $3,000, right? And that also is with, like, one, two, three, four trades, maybe five, right? So we were down about, by about five trades. We were up with five trades. It's all to do with risk reward ratio. That means that on the win percentage side of things, I'm at a 50% win rate, right? So at a 50% win rate, I'm still up 780. How, if you ask me how I'm doing that, it's because of the risk to reward ratio on every single trade. I'm not worried about my $500 losses, right? Because my winnings are either 750 or 1,000, so it's 1.5 or 2 or max, right? Um, so I think with this trading strategy for the past 2 weeks, past 3 months, but for the past 2 weeks that I've been journaling, looks like it's been working very well, and I want to continue to be trading in this in that area. So thank you very much, guys, for anyone who liked and subscribed. If you want to get these signals to your phone, please, the link is right down. Go ahead and send me a Telegram message. It's $100 a month. And, again, like you see, we are very meticulous about how we do our trades and how we pick our trades. And you can see that on our trading day journal. We're not hiding, we are hiding nothing. Everything is on video. Everything is through our signals group. And you can absolutely see that we are transparent as they come. Anyway, thank you very much. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend, and then I'll see you on the Sunday evening video with market recap and what we are looking for next week. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.